You are being called to awaken your abilities at the leading edge of human transformation. Today, more than ever before, individuals are able to override the mass programming of their old genetic plan and enter into a new realm of celestial consciousness. You are special, and you have a higher reason for being here on the planet at this particular time. As of this moment, you are a sovereign being, and you are going to stay that way always, no matter what happens where you live, how old you get, and what challenges come into your life. As a sovereign being, you have a spiritual obligation to yourself, to your family, and to your planet. You must see how everything is interconnected, and you must know that everything you do has an effect on the world around you. You will have so much more potential than you realize. You really can do nearly anything you put your mind into. If I was able to show you a vision of what your life could be if you constantly worked on bettering yourself, most of you would weep from happiness. Then you would diligently work towards achieving that goal, and due to your consistent action, you would achieve your dream life. The key word there is consistency. It's usually not effective to decide, okay, from now, I'm going to spend many hours every week on bettering myself or on achieving my dream. You may be able to do that for a short while, but then your willpower muscle is depleted and you drop your entire intention. What's much more effective is to add a routine that actually feels feasible and realistic. If that means that you are just adding half of an hour of additional work every week, great, start there. Once that new routine doesn't feel particularly burdensome or challenging anymore, you can always expand that routine or add the new one. Earthlings tend to overestimate how much they can change their life in a week and underestimate how much they can change their life in a year. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have your entire life sorted out next week. All we suggest is working constantly on bettering yourself or working constantly towards your dream by investing a weekly amount of time and energy that feels realistic. Starting small is absolutely fine. You can always expand your routines and efforts later. Slow and steady really does win the race. If you constantly work on bettering yourself or achieving your dream, you will get there faster than you think. Allowing our inner guidance makes life easy and eliminates inner conflicts and unnecessary drama, allowing us to be more intentionally creative with confidence in our abilities. Being present in a state of gratitude, we can know more joy in all aspects of life. We can learn to confront every encounter creatively, rather than reactively. Even eventuality is always present, and we can choose any quality that we desire. Being present in transcendence, we do not experience negativity, even though it may be around us. It is in the realm of duality, a different energetic bandwidth from heart consciousness. In a state of personal transcendence, all thought arises from intuitive knowing. Everything becomes an expression of life enhancement, and we can realize our unlimited creative ability and our expanding presence of awareness. We can change dimensions in our awareness, and eventually, we can take our physical bodies with us in the realization of our essence beyond time. This is an individual path for us on the way to realizing our infinite self. Being happy is up to you. It's all a matter of decision. And it's really that simple. No one but you is accountable for your happiness, and only you have the ability to choose happiness. It's not up to someone else or what you have or don't have. It's not up to the other person, the other race, the other gender. None of that is responsible for your happiness. Being happy is entirely in your control. Accordingly, being happy boils down to making a choice regarding how you think and perceive the world. It's accepting reality for what it is, not what you wish it would be or what it seems like others have instead of what you have right now. Learning to accept things as they are will bring great peace and wisdom into your life. It also includes accepting and honoring the choices of others. Your subconscious mind creates your reality. It is a very powerful computer. It works with what you feed it. The choices you make every moment of every day become a part of your subconscious programming. Take a deep breath and try to notice your feelings without any justifications. This gives you the chance to create a peaceful connection with yourself. Let go of regrets, let go of guilt, relax your body, feel your breath pass through your body. In the starting stage, while you cannot always control the initial feelings and thoughts that come into your mind, you can choose how to react to them. With practice, you can begin to create the life you desire by coming to realize that you are not your thoughts and emotions. You can see them and allow them to pass without acting on them. We are so delighted at the progress being made to rid the planet of all unwanted energies of darkness and control. This time has come, and there is now the moment you have all been waiting for as our ships and crew prepare for the reveal. It is gradual, it is carefully planned, so not to disrupt anyone, including those who fear us the most. We only want for this to be a beautiful and loving experience and not one for terror, so we use extreme caution when revealing ourselves, because the last thing we want is to get shot up. So trust that we have a good handle on what to expect with every visit, but there is always the free will component that can disrupt anything, no matter how well we plan. Live a life of freedom and choice, not bondage and fear. The difference between a sovereign being and a slave is that a sovereign being knows he or she has choices. Each and every thought you have is a choice. Each and every feeling you experience is a choice. Each motion you feel is a choice. Every time you do something differently from the way you did it previously, it's a choice. And this realization that your thoughts, emotions, actions, and words are all your choices puts you in the driver's seat of your life. This new awareness will lead you on the path of self-responsibility and self-empowerment as you begin writing your new stories. Nature gives you this amazing free will, but many people waste it. Thousands of thoughts flow through your brain every day, and they never stop to ask where the thoughts come from. If you could look at the planet from the outside, across the universe, and have the ability to see all the energies that are around it, you would see that there is not one definite color at work on the planet. There is one big rainbow, one big mix of colors, of rays of different frequencies, each one working for its own purpose. The healing energy has been on this planet for some time now, acting in the minds of its scientists and in its minds of those who actually believe that it is there. Just waiting for an action, a determination to act. I do not come here promising the elimination of your pains, not something magical and instantaneous. Because everything is a part of a context, it is necessary that there is a deep intention from each one of you to change. Changing especially the food, changing the way you see the world, changing limiting beliefs, changing the way you look at people. You are all made up of billions of cells, but they are all driven and maintained by your brains. Your decisions, your actions, your thoughts are the managers of this whole process, and all the cells are very obedient. They act exactly on the order they receive. If an elevated feeling is emanated, this is replicated by all your cells, and they start to work with joy.